Our chat, YouTube. It's Jeskai energy time. Running the back from yesterday. We ended up 3-2 yesterday. We lost to a couple of fast decks, a couple of big mana decks here. So we're going to try out this Mockingbird again. This time I replaced the expressive iterations with Teferi Time Raveler. Kind of up the curve a little bit more. And we have this Amped Raptor that if we hit 3 energy, then we could hit the Teferi, bounce the Amped Raptor back, or do something else with the Teferi. Curious to see if Teferi is actually just main deck playable in here. So we're going to try out this build. We have 3 copies of Static Prison that went up from 2 to 3. Have a little bit more removal. We got Discharge, Lightning Bolt, Amped Raptor, Ajani, your classic Boros energy cards. And then 4 copies of Flage, because you can copy it with Mockingbird also, and get an extra Lightning Helix out of it if you need it. Mockingbird's the big addition and reason to splash blue, because you can copy Goddess Souls, you can copy Ocelot Pride, you can copy Amped Raptor, Ajani, Flage, just a bunch of creatures, and whatever your opponent has on top of that. We got 4 copies of Aether Hub to kind of fix the mana base, 2 Arena of Glories for Hasty Flage, 4 Arid Mesa for Flooded Strand as your fetches, 1 Elegant Parlor, 1 Archive for your Surveil lands, 1 Hollow Fountain, 2 Sacred Foundries, and a Steam Vents. And then Basic Mountain, Basic Plains. No Basic Island in this build. I don't think you need Basic Island. It seems a little bit overkill. Sideboard-wise, we got 2 copies of Celestial Purge for the Necro decks. We got 3 Sun Cleansers for the Mirror and Jeskai Energy, or the Jeskai Control, because they use Wrath of the Skies. A couple copies of Harsh Mentor for Nadu, 2 Bone Crushers for the Ring decks, Damping Sphere for Storm and Big Mana Hate, 2 copies of Soul Guide Lantern as Graveyard Hate, and then our trusty Giganta. I probably can't keep this in. That Basic Plains is a little rough. Oh, Mulligan. I like what I see. Yeah, Nadu won the no ban list tournament. Surprise, surprise. Who could have foreseen such an outcome? Red green Eldrazi. Arya Amped Sun. Teferi. Oh. I guess that's fine. I was kind of rooting for a Teferi there. But decks got submitted. I just had the link open too. I'd have to go pull it back up at some point. He's gone. Another Mockingbird. It's Steam Vents. I'm gonna Mockingbird the Amped Raptor. Could hold up that Aether Hub. Another Goddess Souls. Let's pass. Please don't dust me. Don't dust me, I'll die. How could they? Cheating mostly. This is how they do it. They just ring loop me and then untap and dust me. Spare. Well, I could just try to Mockingbird and hit Amped Raptor into Teferi. Teferi bounce this Talisman, and then hopefully they don't draw a Soul Land. I think not committing this Mockingbird probably doesn't save me. So let's do that. That's a lot of energy. I could flip Ajani plus Ajani. That doesn't seem great. Zeroing it, I can't target them. I'd probably just pass. Maybe I give this flying and then pass. So I can use all my energy next turn. If I need to. I'm just gonna get dusted though. Bird's been decent. It's been a lot of Amped Raptors. We got Amped Raptor and then Bird Raptor and then Bird Raptor again. They could not draw dust. Alright, let's get realistic here. When I get dusted, how am I gonna win this game? Probably through Flage. I can surveil for a flage. Bye, board. Meticulous Archive. Ocelot's probably not good enough. Let's bolt them. Dies of Ring loops into dust. Ring loops into dust is kind of toxic, I'm not gonna lie. Kind of toxic opponent. Maybe they die to this ring. Through the breach. We don't appear to be in a good spot. That'd been pretty good. Need him to die to their own ring. This is fine. Ulapog the Defiler. I think I'm getting defiled. Alright, not particularly close. Take the Damping Spheres. Bone Crushies. I'm just cutting most of these Galvanic Discharges. I don't think they do a ton. And then maybe I gotta cut one more. I see Prison going out here. Maybe one Teferi, one Flage. Cut one Prison. You went 301? Hell yeah. 76 card main deck. I feel like all of my losses with this deck have just been like getting dusted. My Mockingbird's been performing kind of poorly for me. Just can't stop getting dusted. Definitely feels like it helps give you like more consistency when it comes to just going wide faster. You know what? I probably should have fetched. If I fetched Hollow Fountain, I could deploy double Mockingbird out next turn. Yeah, I should have fetched out Hollow Fountain. It's a mistake. I think because of this meticulous archives, I was like, I don't really want to fetch out Hollow Fountain. All the guides. Every guide in existence. That wear that shirt yesterday? Yeah, I also did laundry. That's the neat part. You get to wash your clothes sometimes. Amp Raptor's good enough here. Nor do I think I can really play around anything, so. Like you washed your jeans. You got me. I gave flying to the one that already had flying. It's alright. It's got double flying now. Reach me. Got it, boss. Raptor. I have a decision to make. I could double Mockingbird. And just make two more Guided Souls. Or I could single Mockingbird plus Static Prison and get rid of this halfling. I like Mockingbird plus Static Prisoner. Mm, Yawgmoth player in 2024? That can't be right. Amped Raptor. A Johnny. It's a lot of energy. If I copy a Johnny, or if I'm supposed to copy Amped Raptor here, it's probably a Johnny, right? I think copying the Johnny just kills them. See what they do here, though. Gotta take a Marionette Apprentice. Copy it. Not unreasonable. Mockingbird's cool. I don't know if it's worth the blue splash, but it's definitely really cool. Problem is, it doesn't really help any of your matchups. It just makes the deck a little bit more consistent. I'd say definitely. It makes your deck more consistent, but also makes it a little bit slower. Because you just copy all your grindy 1-drops. If you hit it off a Raptor, you gotta cast it as a 1/1, but you can copy Raptor, and if you copy Raptor, then you're casting it from your hand, so I don't want to listen to dubstep right now. God, too loud. Way too loud. Grist minus. Feels good. See if I want to give him back the Static Prison. Or the Delighted Halfling that's under the Static Prison. Alright, I will. So if I Mockingbird copy a Johnny, flip it 0, dome them upstairs, and then hit him with Flying Raptor. How much damage is that? A lot? One short? That doesn't really matter which one I keep. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter which one I keep, right? Because the other one can't flip. So it actually totally matters which one I keep. One short. Alright, I just gave up anyways. Good enough. Alright, let's take the Soul Guide Lanterns, I guess. Maybe, maybe not. Arch Mentor. Arch Mentor's not too bad, right? These and these. And then play less of this, less of that. I don't want to cut Discharge against the deck. Maybe I just cut these to Fairies. Fairies probably not that good against them. Are these frogs? Not quite. These are birds. Birds and then frogs. I don't think so. I think the Lynx is a little bit too clunky. Seems a little expensive. Taking notes. Noted. Too bad that's Arena of Glory's a tap land. Now this is the mana base we like to see. I'm gonna lay down the Arena of Glory so that way I can go Guide of Souls plus discharge something next turn. Bin's the Bow Boys. Rumble. Meat Hook Massacre. Holy schmoly. Damn, Meat Hook Massacre, though? That's crazy. Innkeeper. I was gonna play Nightmare. So I have to. I could have 6. If I play Nightmare, I can't have 6. So maybe we go Guide of Souls into Ocelot. Wait, no. I miscounted. I was supposed to play Johnny here. I'm dumb. I guess I could discharge this and then still give this flying. The entire point was to give this thing flying. This is fine, I think. Massacres does seem very good to Boros. Especially since you can hit it off of Malevolent Rumble. Whereas you can't hit Toxic Deluge off of Rumble, for example. You have Bowmaster. You can also just Meat Hook for 3 still. I'll pass. I don't think I played this very well. I had more resources than I wanted to. I don't think I should have played the Ocelot Pride. Maybe I should have just left the Ocelot Pride in my hand. And then just played Guide of Souls plus Ampiraptor. But I have to apply enough pressure to them to the point where they actually have to use the Meat Hook. I've been hooked. Drilled pretty well, though. Push. Smoge. Alright, well, I have 1 card. So, not looking great for us. You got a Nightmare. Okay, Lantern holding down the fort a little bit right now. With Legend Rule, this is Johnny. I kind of want a plus here. Is that wrong? Probably wrong. I think I just 0. Plus next turn, then bit 2 turn clock. Ban cards that should be unbanned. I mean, nobody registered Splinter Twin or Punishing Fire or Birthing Pod or Hogak or Hypergenesis or Blazing Shoal. So really all of them should just come off the ban list. Durance, Yawgmoth, Halfling. We didn't get to see any Ayabugan in action. Seemed like the Eldrazi decks got banned. Honestly, Punishing Fire's gotta be terrible. No shot Punishing Fire can be good. What deck stood out? Stock Nadu. It wasn't quite stock Nadu, but it was Nadu with some ban cards. Ended up taking it. Chose Yawgmoth. Yawgmoth. What you picking? Prosperous Innkeeper. I'm just gonna jam Yawgmoth. I'm not stressed how good red permanent would be. Well, I mean, that's pretty good too. Send it. I think Johnny Old is still bugged. Yeah, Milo does look pretty sweet, right? They're not playing out the Nightmare. Interesting. Mockingbird. I don't have any energy. Hmm. So I can cast it, so I think I'm just plussing again. Send it with the team, see what they do. Seems like they have endurance. Oh, they have quarters for one. Chords for one. Haywire Might. Last card in hand's Nightmare. Zep. I'm not a big fan of these threatless hands. I think you kind of got to treat this deck like prowess a little bit and actually mulligan to a reasonable turn 1 threat. Or not even a reasonable turn 1 threat, just a threat in general. I don't think that one Ajani was going to be good enough either. So I'm going to go to 5 here. No, it's a +2 on Ajani. Non-snow covered, snow covered plains. That's just the default. Default's to winter. None of these hands have been good. Grab Hollowed Fountain. If anything happens to this Ocelot Pride, I'm probably gonna die. That's really good. I use Thassa's Oracle as a win condition with Duoport Mage and Shrieking Drake in combination with Soul Guide. Not Soul Guide, Guide of Souls. You can use Sorin too, but then you're in a different color, right? I was just playing Bant. Made the mana cleaner. Either way, I mean, I couldn't get the Primal Prayers deck to work anyways. It's Bluetron. I could not get that deck to work to save my life. Just a casual flying Ocelot. Agony. Make a lot of tokens. Get these Blessing. I make it a cat. Is that cool? Not right now. I have no red permanent, so Johnny's not gonna do damage. And Mockingbird with Ocelot's just insane against the non-interactive decks. Crusher, and then Damping Sphere. Oh, Harsh Mentor. Teferi's actually pretty good against Bluetron, so I'm gonna cut the Galvs and then maybe a Static Prison. Yeah, Ocelot's more kill on sight than Ragavan. Because sometimes you can block Ragavan, whereas they don't even need to attack with the Ocelot to get value from it if they have any sort of life gain. Double Ocelot, but it's a one-lander. I'm gonna try it. I think the Marta version might still be better. I've done very minimal testing with the Jeskai build. I played one league yesterday. They have Natural Tron this time. Island. Attack you with my Ocelot. Another one. There's another Tron landed passes. I think I'm just gonna bolt them. I'm just gonna attack. I was thinking about hasting this Amptraptor. I think instead we just run out this Flage. It didn't do anything. Brain Surge. I was kind of afraid of going Amptraptor into Teferi. That is not nearly as good, right? Unless I might get dusted here anyways. Cool, the Promised End, Brain Surge, Island, Ugin, the Spear Dragon, Condescend. If I could cast any of these up, paying its mana cost. Yeah. Get a -1. My cats. Doctor, after they give the problem 9 months. Ah. So they took Condescend, Emrakul. I wish they dusted me here because I could haste this Flage, but currently I'm 1 card off of hasting this Flage. Guess that's one way to deal with Nugan. Could Emrakul me if they have a land drop here. And then they're gonna say no. They're definitely gonna exert my Arena of Glory. They probably don't pay the energy here. They let the Static Prison go. They get the Ugin back. Exert Arena. Attack Amptraptor into Emrakul. I could just Flage me. Okay, I can escape the Flage and then have it die to Arena of Glory. I think I'm deceased. Oh, they hasted the one from my hand instead. Killed my Amptraptor. Too bad they have this Condescend in hand. For shame. Without this Condescend, they couldn't win this game. Just another Emrakul. That works too. 8 mana Lightning Bolt. Ugin's been doing that since the Greentron days. I was always a big Nicol Bolas fan over Ugin. I think that the War of the Spark Ugin was cooler though. +2 Ghostfire. Get him. Honestly, Karn Liberated is one of my favorite planeswalkers of all time. Too bad I don't like Tron. Not aggressive enough. Heard him. Keepable. Well, it must hurt your heart that Tron's so playable now. Cats, more power. Infect gets 0 support. Turns out they didn't like the Infect mechanic very much. Scry 2 to the bottom. You know what? I'm scrying that to the top. More cats. Yeah. What's an Infect? Never heard of an Infect in my life. Yet. Make 14 cats your turn. Yeah, MH4 though. That's the time for Infect and humans to shine. Yeah. That's pretty good. Honestly, I thought Ocelot Pride was like significantly worse than Ragavan, but after playing it, I'm like, this card is significantly better than Ragavan. This card's absurd. Yeah, green's the only one that didn't get like a powerful 1-drop in MH3. Honestly, I kind of think Malevolent Rumble's pretty much a 1-drop. I feel like they have Bowmaster if they just took Static Prison. Yeah, but Halfling doesn't even work in some lists. Alright, we got Nethergoyf for black, Tameo for blue, Guide of Souls, and Ocelot Pride for white. That's pretty good. Can't do much about that. Yeah, red still has like DRC and Ragavan. They got Grist, Voracious Larva. Man, I was so high on that card when I first saw it. I was like, this card's absurd, and then everything else in the set was just more absurd significantly. How many lands did you play in an otherwise all Ocelot Pride deck? 16? 18? What is this? It's game 1. Why are you surgically my Static Prison? 16? Maybe 16 was a good number. Who am I playing against? Somebody want to tell me what I'm playing against? I'm not playing around Bowmaster. If they Bowmaster me, it's whatever. I'll lose this frog. What are you gonna do? Bowmaster me? Man who gets Bowmastered. One cat is a small price to pay to not let them draw a card. Lands. So much lands. Why so many lands when few lands do trick? I'm surveilling whatever I find in the graveyard, probably. Archetype. And you're so good, but so bad. Sorry, buddy. I'd like to escape my flage. Okay, scoop. Big scoops. Celestial Purge. I don't know about Soul Guide Lantern. I don't really care for Soul Guide Lantern against Murktide. Plus, I think we have a really good Murktide matchup anyways, especially with these Teferis. Just take these two Celestial Purges, though. Yeah, every front half of the Planeswalker helps to flip it besides Grist. Grist just has Death Touch. I think Grist should, like, milled cards into the graveyard or something. Mockingbird's been cool. I wouldn't say it's, like, great, because I think I'd be lying if I said it was great. But it's been cool. And it's kind of nasty. Go turn 1 Aether Hub Goddess Souls. If that lives, then it's party time. Don't kill him. He'll die if you kill him. Alright, well, his hand just got significantly worse. White Source? Double Preordain. Over the Agony. They kept one top and then missed their land drop. Bold move. Alright, with the Johnny here. Le Bird. They might Bowmaster my Ocelot Bread. If they do that, you get to flip a Johnny, though. Also, still make a copy of this Cat Warrior token. Kills Johnny. You need Black Pyroclasm? You mean Toxic Deluge? I hope they don't have Toxic Deluge. That'd be really bad for me. I think they're paying costs for Toxic Deluge. Oh no. Holy shit, chat. It's come up. Exert. Haste. I was waiting for this moment to happen. It's come up. Second Deluge. That's really tough. I can't believe you do that to me, opponent. Can't believe you just play Toxic Deluge like that. I think I'd rather resolve this while they have shields down. Ooh, man, 8/8. This is upsetting. I should have surveilled first. I think I need like Static Prison or something better. Well, if I surveilled first, I could have gotten that 2 damage because I know the coast is clear. Maybe Hasty Giganta gets there. The old post-combat second Murktide. Doesn't really matter here, but probably should have done that pre-combat opponent. I'm Didge. I think we're just running it back. Toxic Deluge is annoying. Toxic Deluge. It's time for Illness in the ranks to come back, chat. -1/-1 to all tokens. Hoses Ocelot Pride so fast. So talk about that card. What's wrong with Illness in the ranks? It does immediately flip a Johnny, but then it kills all the Johnny tokens too. I'm saying we have Meticulous Archive here. Try to bin Flage maybe. Guys, 1 top, 1 bottom. Must be getting set up for Deluge here. Possible I should keep that Static Prison, but I kind of need to find more pressure after I get Toxic Deluged. Yeah, they said a draw step stop. They're on to me. Okay, Bowmaster. No chance they have Bowmaster, right? Ugh. Devastated. Bowmaster's so good against this Jeskai build. Just wants to make so many 1/1s. Maybe second Bowmaster? I think they left Surgical in, and that's why they have a draw step stop here. Got a possibility. Just setting them for Deluge. I guess Surgical main deck means they're probably playing, or they're probably just like trying to hedge against Flage, right? Is it Murktide time? It is indeed not Murktide time. No Murktide, no Deluge. What's going on over there? No Frog even. And for Giganta would be pretty nice here. That's fine too. Although it's definitely gonna get surgical. They kinda can't fetch here. They could. It's risky. Means they have to spend a counterspell on a lightning bolt. Which they're probably not very happy about. An Amped Raptor. I like counterspell Amped Raptor. Spell Snare. I don't like that bolt. Now they definitely don't fetch. They know about both bolts. They surgicaled me. Yep, but boys. I have one card in hand. I don't know if I need to fire off this bolt just yet. Not much going on. Can't play a game without a bunch of visual helpers. My bad. Alright, has the counterspell. Jiggy go. You're the hero we need, Giganta. Yeah, please drop Mockingbird. Copy their Bowmaster, ping him. That'd be sweet. Alright. 3-1. Just couldn't get... I just have to dodge the Eldrazi matchup. If we dodge the Eldrazi matchup, then we're in pretty good shape. Alright, chat. Will we 4-dash? Predictions going up. What do you use for your hair? Nothing special, really. Just kind of wake up like this. Doesn't look super disheveled today like it does most days. I'm putting this Aether Hub back. Yeah, maybe Goblin Bombardment's fine in this list. I want to go Aether Hub into Amped Raptor, though. I'm going to get punished for putting back this Hollow Fountain, almost assuredly. I think Goblin Bombardment's really good in Mardu. Mirror. Alright, well, let's give him a land to hit, yeah? You cannot have this Guide of Souls. Hell no, I am not giving you this Guide of Souls. I'll explode. I can bounce up with Teferi in a couple turns, I guess. Johnny. Right. Look, it's my Johnny. Hi, Johnny. You'll return to me one day. Static Prison and Amped Raptor. Static Prison and Amped Raptor. Hit Flooded Strand. Let's go around. I have to go Amped Raptor into Mockingbird. One of their 1-drops or something. Oh, that might kill me. Oh, they kept mine! They kept my Johnny! Flip it. Send it my way, baby. Send it my way. Let's go. Send it my way. Flip it. 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 You know you want to. Flip it. Come on. What's the wait? Send it my way, baby. Come on. I need it. Flip it. You know you want to. On delay. Yeah, they're Googling it right now. Decides not to flip it. Yo, me, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. They were supposed to send it my way. What happened? Appreciate you, meat. Hope you had a wonderful stream. Mockbird. Mock a lot pride. Shouldn't have said anything. True. They definitely clicked the wrong one, though. Gives me my Amped Raptor back. Beast of Fairies looking mighty ass. Just you wait until I bounce my Johnny back to my hand. Yeah, chat was being too loud. Come on, chat. Ranger Capitan. Gonna go get Guide Souls and then spend the energy to give the Ragster flying. Ocelot Pride for them. I think I need to kill this Guide Souls with Flage, probably. Fortunately, I didn't draw a land here. I'm gonna get smacked by Ragavan again. They drew another one. Despair. I need to draw land so badly. Like, holy schmoly, I need to draw land. So I'm taking 7. And they're gonna make 2 tokens. They hit my Guide Souls. Oh, Shimata. Land's still good. Hasty Flage kill both of these. Bolt. I think I am deceased. I bounce my Guide Souls back to my hand. I didn't draw land. No. I think that means I'm just dead, right? Can attack for 5. Yeah, I'm dead. I need to draw land, and I didn't. Really mad. Alright, Teferi, you disappointed me. I think it's time for you to go, buddy. Maybe if I drew land and I was able to bolt something, or redeploy my own Goddess Souls and attack and gain 3 life, probably wins me the game. Or gets close anyways. Yeah, I definitely had to jump with the Ocelot. So I don't think we're getting out of that game anyways. Seemed a little tough. Mockingbird, Galv. It's land heavy, I'm gonna try it though. Yeah, I'm playing Mockingbird over Ragavan. Correct. Hopefully they play like a sick 1-drop that I can just copy. Like a Guide of Souls. Your 1-drop? Our 1-drop. When it passes the turn. On a sick 1-drop. I don't want to run this out into their open mana. Just holding up removal. Our Sun Cleanser? Our Sun Cleanser? Oh, I just drew one. Well, I mean... Go. I might have a Static Prison here. Just Static Prison. It's the only removal spell we have for it. It's pretty good. Yeah, that might be an issue. Maybe they can't kill Jaggy. It's Goddess Souls. Alright, we're in danger. Especially since they can discharge Giganta now. I didn't play around Blood Moon. I definitely should have. Let Jaggy live. Jaggy did nothing wrong. Old style slot bread. Okay. Jaggy survives. They hit Lightning Bolt. You best not point this at Jaggy, opponent. I'll be so upset. Alright, so I get to go tap Giganta, Mockingbird the Sun Cleanser. Hmm. I'm to 10 already. Ooh, a Static Prison as well. I get Static Prison, Blood Moon. But then it's only for a turn. What do I do? I don't want to Mockingbird the Sun Cleanser. Majani flip kill Sun Cleanser. I can't. Nadu won the no ban list, more or less. Can't use this to kill my own Ajani token, and I can't cast Flage plus Ajani in the same turn. Yo, not today, Jones. Think of the 2 months in the prime. Now I'm thinking maybe I'm just supposed to static prison their sun cleanser. If I static prison their sun cleanser, I can also delve. Take out Goddess Souls. Just pass. Oh, so you're saying if I Mockingbird the Ajani? Okay, yeah. I kind of just had my heart set on Mockingbird the Sun Cleanser. Two Sun Cleansers, not too shabby. Can't even attack anymore. Double Bolts Giganta. Gonna make it more difficult for me to cast my stuff. It's probably the best line though, right? Ampteraptor into Ampteraptor. It's an interesting game. Soul Cauldron? Whoa. No, this is their sun cleanser, not mine. Um, I gotta send it with these two. MH3 block constructed. Now there's a Blood Moon in play, and a Soul Cauldron. They're gonna eat Ampteraptor, target Ampteraptor. Eating my Giganta. Oh, I get it now. So the Soul Cauldron was the tech for when I buy Giganta and then I lose my Giganta and they eat my Giganta underneath a Blood Moon, and their creatures get to add mana. I understand. Kind of sick tech. In reality, they probably just brought it in for Flash. More Sun Cleansers. Blood Moon is a problem. I don't know what I'm supposed to do about it either. So if I flip this Ajani at any point, then I'm getting dumpstered by Ajani 0. I can't block. I think I just have to draw planes. This sucks. I wish I had Fable. These are the times where I wish I had Fable. For sure. I'm at 2. Game's doomed. Alright. GG. Blood Moon OP. I could have just fetched my basic planes. I just wasn't thinking about it. Prediction. Sorry, believers. Alright, chat. I'm gonna get up and use the restroom, but this is the next list.
Have you
Bing
peeked?
bong, bing bong, bing bing bong.
Have you peeked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.